Hello everyone, this is Babamat. Welcome to another Homeworlds game commentary. Last game I did some quite new players, and as I'm getting back into the rhythm of doing Homeworlds videos, maybe I can handle players that I think they're sort of intermediate. They've been playing for longer anyway. We've got SenetMaster and Christian Grindcore. Senet going first has taken a red fortress. Christian takes a green-blue banker with yellow ship to start. That's unusual. Let's see what this does. Senet, okay, I should slow down. Christian went second and picked a small star that's the same color as Senet's first ship. Senet should have had a rather easy freeze out. I guess they still could. It's still their turn. They could undo this but if they spent their first 2 turns building, there would already be no small green in the bank. Senet could then trade their large green for, say, a large yellow, and keep building greens. Christian would be behind in material very, very quickly. Picking a small star going second and picking a small star that matches your opponent's first ship is one of the worst ways to start. That's not really, really obvious. That's bad. Senet could be building medium ships on turn 1. Okay, Homeworld, build, trade, build. Their 5th turn, which is quite quick. But instead, they've traded for yellow, and so they're going to be competing over yellow. Senet, they've cooperated to empty the yellow smalls, so now Senet's going to get the first medium ship anyway. Christian gets to trade for red, but that blocks the path to additional large medium yellows for the time being. Senet also trades for red. Christian now trades for blue. Senet probably wisely, but doesn't trade anything for blue right away since they've got unique colors already. I think, yeah, building that small green is just fine. In fact, I think I would have also considered building the yellow, but since Christian doesn't have any green ships yet, I think green is the right color to pursue here. Although Senet's going to want to get into the blues before too long as well. Uh-oh. Christian trading for green. They just traded that for blue. So this is a step backward. Well, a sideways step. That means they wasted their last turn. Senet take the medium. I would take the medium. Let Christian take the medium too if they want. Just a reminder, this is a large universe, so it would take a large yellow sacrifice to send a green all the way across the universe into Christian's home for the overpopulation. So Christian can safely build that G2. Yeah, there it is. And Christian on their next turn could build a medium red, unless Senet does something to prevent it. Yeah, okay, so Senet trades for the blue, blocking the medium red. I would also have considered moving my small green forward, threatening Christian's home with overpopulation. Okay, that's interesting. Christian trading their medium green for blue. Medium green is generally more useful than medium blue. So I would have considered trading the small instead, especially when Senet's got the head start in greens. Okay, what's Senet want? Making more room for red, I guess. It can't build anymore. But Senet didn't have any small greens available to move to. Christian, on the other hand, can move to a large green and can and can continue building red there if they want. Senate building more green now. Medium greens are still available, but Christian takes more red instead. That's as far as they'll want to go in the reds for now. And Christian has the problem of these ships being stranded in a green star. Senate's got an advantage there because their star lets them move out. Senate spreading out their greens, I think that's quite good. Yeah. Yeah, I like that from Senate. So what I'm foreseeing for Senate is they could do an early shopping spree in greens, get these two mediums. Christian could send their little green to overpopulate in. All right, maybe it's a whiteboard time. Do I remember how to do this? Okay. So if Senate gets, say, let's say they get the medium green and the large green here in Alti and rebuild their large green back at home. Christian could sacrifice the Y3 to move their green into either the colony or to Senate's home, but they'd be down to no large ships, and that's pretty bad. And if Christian builds the G3 at home, then Senate's got their Y2 to send a green into Christian's home for the overpopulation. So that's why, and that is the complete and extensive explanation of why I like the looks of a shopping spree for Senate's next turn. Unless Christian does something about it. No, just building blue. Senate does not do the shopping spree. They just build a medium red, which is also quite good because Christian's not in a position to build more red. Christian's spreading out their blues, but that colony is becoming increasingly attractive for invasions. I would strongly consider moving the G2 into Bleb. Then it builds yellow instead. Christian now getting some nice variety in that colony. If it gets invaded, Christian could at least run some of the ships away, or sacrifice one and move away another. But it's still pretty attractive for an invasion. It's got the added advantage of giving Christian another place to build mediums, the medium yellow, and yellow is pretty close to starting to open up to giving large ships out. Senate, though, building in the greens, and green is, of course, even closer to providing another large ship. Uh-oh, nope, that's a mistake if Christian does that. Okay, they're giving Senate the chance to blow up their home star. Oh, Senate playing it greedy, building the G3 instead, maybe? Yep. Okay, they passed up the chance to blow up one of Christian's stars. I think I would have gone for the star demolition. But this is not a terribly poor choice. Christian builds a Y2, and now that colony is looking better and better for invasion. I think if I'm Senate, I definitely. Well, no, okay. Christian didn't clean up their homeworld situation. Senate can now get a green overpopulation, star demolition, that and still have this G3. You're gonna blow it up. Okay, the colony invasion is probably second best here, I think. Christian, okay, now cleaning up their homeworld greens. Sacrificing, okay, and getting a large blue out of it. That's not terrible. But I think Senate's going to capture Christian's only red ship and that medium, I think. Oh, Oh no, I guess there's no rush. Just just capture the red, and Christian has no red now. Okay, I would escape with the medium yellow instead of the small here. Nope, Christian just runs away the small. Let's see what happens now. Yes, and it takes the medium. Christian sacrificing the medium yellow to escape with. Oh no, the large yellow. Ah, yeah. All right. So they. Interesting. Well, maybe not all that interesting, but so they ran away those two blues, put one of them to Senet's home. Senet can try to save their star by moving the blue out, but Christian still has two ways. Okay, if Senet runs away with their blue, Christian can. Oh no no no! I was gonna say they can sacrifice the G1 to build a B3 that Senet has to respect, and then be prepared to move in the B1. But that's the only non-blue ship that Christian has in their homeworld. So Christian can't sacrifice this safely because if Senet pushes forward their blue, um, then it's Senet will win if Christian sacrifices the G1. Okay, so this is not a good invasion. All right, to Senet, but if Senet just takes it, then Christian gets to knock out the Senet's star for pretty cheap. No, Senet made the right choice, threatening to knock out most of Christian's home ships. Okay. Getting rid of the blue overpopulation problem is a pretty good choice from Christian. Now let's see if Senet captures the invader. They do. And Christian now, I think the large blues are open. I think I would sacrifice the G1 to snag one of those and not fall too far behind in the larges. Building a medium yellow? Large is better than medium, but this at least doesn't require the sacrifice. That's something. But it opens up the larges for Senet to take one. Yeah, so that's not great. Christian can sacrifice the green to get the other one though. No, you're putting your building blue is offering up your blue star for very cheap overpopulation. I don't like this. Does Senet take it? Yes, Senet does. Okay, well. And I don't think there's a blessed thing Christian can do about this. Nope. Christian's got just a green star left. No reds. On Senet's next turn, they can move two greens into Christian's home. Christian is helpless to capture them. Nope, I don't think Christian can even delay the game here. Okay, moving into Senet's home. Oh, does Senet see it? Okay, yes, Senet does see the issue here. All right, well, somewhat fewer mistakes in this one, I think, but still not a perfect game. I'm not sure I've ever played a perfect game, so no shade being thrown here. But I do enjoy games where I don't see any blunders at all. Those are my very favorites. But thanks to the players for playing here on Board Game Arena, where we could watch, and thank you for listening to me.